Hi friends, today we are going to study simple interest. What is simple interest? Before going to that, we should know something. People earn money to meet their day-to-day expenditure, is it? And keep aside a part of it for some expected and unexpected expenditures like a marriage or a family function. If our saved money is not sufficient, then we need to borrow some money from a bank or a financial company or a money lender, is it? These institutions lend us money only if we are agreed to return the borrowed money within a specific period of time, is it? After a specific period of time, we have to not only return the borrowed money but also pay some extra money for using their money. So, let us study each term how to calculate simple interest. First, we are going to study principal. What is that? The money which is borrowed or invested is called the principal. Okay. The money which is borrowed or invested is called what? The principal. It is denoted by the letter P. Understood? Next, we are going to study what is simple interest. After a specific period of time, the additional money to be paid for having used for borrowed money is called simple interest. Simple interest is denoted by the letter I. Understood? Next, we are going to study the interest rate. Interest rate means what? Interest rate is an agreed percentage of the sum borrowed at the time of taking the money throughout the loan period and is denoted by the letter R. Next, we are going to study the term amount. What is amount? The money repaid or given back which includes the interest and principal is called amount. Understood? The money, what is amount? The money repaid or given back which includes the interest and the principal is called what? Is called amount, is it? So, how we should find amount? Amount is equal to principal plus interest, is it? So, next we are going to study how to find simple interest. Simple interest is denoted by the short form SI. SI is equal to P into R into T divided by 100. This is the equation of to find simple interest. P into R into T divided by 100. P is what? P is principal and R is denoted by the interest rate and T is term. Understood? Divided by 100. We are using this formula to finding simple interest. Here is the question. A sum of rupees 1200 is lent for 2 years at the rate of 5% per annum. Find the simple interest and the amount. So, in this question, the principal P is rupees 1200, is it? And time T is 2 years. Next is what? The rate of interest. Rate of interest R is equal to 5% per annum. Is it? Then they ask, we should find simple interest and the amount. So, first we should find simple interest. The equation is SI is equal to P into R into T divided by 100. Is it? P is equal to principal, that is 1200 into R is equal to rate of interest, that is 5%, into T is equal to 2 years divided by 100. Is it? In this way, we should cut these two and these two. Okay. Then multiply this number 12 into 5 into 2. So 5 2s are 10. 12 into 10 is equal to rupees 120. This is the simple interest. Then if you know simple interest, how you find amount is equal to equals principal plus simple interest. In this case, principal is 1200, is it? Rupees 1200 plus SI simple interest. What you got? Rupees 120, is it? If we add these two numbers, you will get the answer 1320 rupees. This is the answer. Understood? So in this case, first we should find simple interest, that is P into R into T by 100. Then we got rupees 120, is it? Then they ask another sub question, find the amount also. Amount is equal to principal plus simple interest. Understood? Next question is, what sum of money lent out at a 2.5% annum for 3 years would produce rupees 37.50 as interest? In this case, what we should find over here? We should find over here principal. How to find principal? P is equal to SI into 100 by T into R. In this way, we are finding principal. Here, they are given over here. SI is 37.5 into 100 divided by T is equal to 3 years. Is it? And rate is equal to 2.5%. We should cut it and write, and then finally we will get the answer rupees 500. Understood? That means we should find principal SI into 100 by T into R. In this way, we are doing the principal. How to find principal? We already studied simple interest and how to find amount. And in this case, we should already studied how to find principal. Understood? So, do well, study well, and revise well the simple interest. Okay. Thank you.